Hey guys, Flavien here. I'm the dedicated buyer for ATL JDM in Japan, and we are with their last custom order. So this one is not going in stock, it's going to be going landing, and well, probably Boss will play with it a little, but it's going to be going straight to its new owner. We have, so you've probably noticed it, like it's S13 180SX. S13 because it is the same chassis as an S13 as a Silvia. It even shares the same chassis code, which is like, yeah, really the same cars, same engine, same chassis and everything. It's just that the whole look changes a little bit. So, what can we say about this one? It is, for an S13, for 180SX, extremely clean. You have to know that those cars, like 10, 15 years ago, really, you could buy them in this condition for $500-600 in Japan, like that insane. Prices since have, as you might have noticed with anything GDM, like skyrocketed, like in thousands of % at this point. And they are now extremely coveted and very expensive cars, especially in stock form like this. This one you will see is not perfect. It's in driver condition, but I mean, that's a unicorn already in itself. Like, you just can't find those cars looking this good anymore and looking this original too. So let's get to the car a little bit in detail. It is overall very nice, like no blemishes. Like the mileage is fairly low. I think it's like around 120,000 kilometers. All original, really. Like it's just. So lots of little things that we will see, you know. There is like some, you know, so rock chips and stuff like that here. It's still rocking the original 15-inch wheels, which is also like something you never see with 180SX. It's had some brand new front rudders installed. Same thing with probably with pads. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. The rear ones haven't been done, which is weird. I'm not sure why they would do that, but rear ones were not done. They're still in good condition though. I can see there's no lip or whatever, so pretty good for that. What else? Well, let's go a little bit in with the rest. So you can see it could be like a slight spacing. It is a Nissan finishing, you know, so you have, that's kind of the kind of things that you can expect. It's better on this side. The stickers are a little bit faded, things like that, but the paint is very nice and it doesn't appear to have been repainted, which is pretty nice. Definitely a good thing, that not happening often. Again, little bit of touch paint was done just there, but really nothing bad. Let's get on with the inside. So the steering wheel is original, but it does show its age. Either I would definitely recommend buying a new one, or just buying a new one would do, really. Or some aftermarket one and restoring this one, that would also work. Seats, look at those seats. Stock 180SX seats in really good condition. The foam is super nice. Same thing, of course, on the other side of the car. And here, same thing with the back. It is like really pretty incredible to see those cars in half decent condition. Like seriously, they are all shit boxes. To find one like this nice, it's really not common. Starts right up, idle nicely. Air conditioning is working, and today is very hot, so it is nice to have a working AC. Original radio too. I mean, like.
この孤児というのはお寺で修行している若い僧侶のことです。この主人公は
With a non-working
ですから
button.
もちろん宗一郎さんの役です。If
I were to pull the, and some flying thing just arrived in there. Hey, can you just like get the fuck off? All right. Yes, same thing with the boots. So you see, really some driver condition 180SX that has been used and not abused. That's just, you don't see that anymore. You don't see those anymore like that. Here, a little bit of use mark there, but overall, just really nice. really, really nice. So sadly, normally I would go to Mount Rocco, but I have like a to test something like that. But first, those shitty tires do not help with motivation. But mostly, I'm extremely busy at home right now, and I'm just here for a few hours. I have to like do 3 cars, all for ATL JDM. And sorry about that. You're not getting a proper test drive in the mountain, but still. This one was cracked. I was told it had been replaced. That's a fairly common issue. So this one is a brand new Nissan. It's like a coolant tank. Suspension, I've driven it, do feel great, no issues whatsoever. Idling is very good. Timing chain on this one. And just overall, like no rust on these truck tires. Typical Nissan disease. No, just overall very nice. Very, very, very good condition car. Alright, I guess I'll jump with I can show you a little bit underneath because I did not. Let's see, so of course, overall very, very good design. No rust, nothing, just a clean 180SX. Alright, let's get to a little test drive. Alright, so we're back with the test drive. I'm gonna hope. Oh, it's here, okay. I was wondering about the ticket for the parking. Alright, clutch feels great. You can see it's very quiet. Original exhaust on a 180SX. You never see that. Trust me, you really never ever see that. Car is warm already, so I will be able to just like step on it a little as soon as I'm out of this parking lot. Look at that, this parking lot, like this thing is not rubbing everywhere when I get down the ramp. 180SX, typically it's been lowered way too much and way more than needed. When you get out of a parking lot, you can hear with the bumpers. Not here, look, not breaking down, nothing. It's not touching. It's a usable 180SX. Like maybe I sound silly like to some of you guys, really, but seriously, that's a unicorn. Like those cars in this condition do not exist. Pretty much don't exist anymore. Very hard to find. They are all like complete and utter shitboxes by now. Just because of all those years when you could buy a good one to modify and drift and slide into walls for $1,000. And they just don't exist in good condition anymore. I can't even, I thought I stalled there for a sec. I can't even hear the engine. Like seriously, please, whoever buys it, I do not know the customer, even though it's a customer order, but I don't know him. Whoever buys it, please just keep it stock. Don't go around modifying it or anything. That's like this thing, just make it really nice, you know, steering, just like cleaning up the original wheels, things like that. Make it super clean and super nice. Restore it. Look at that. It hasn't stolen. Turn off the air conditioning. You can barely hear it, it's insane. Oops. I will turn on the air conditioning again though, because it is too hot. Alright, so no clutch drop, just first gear acceleration. We're doing already like about 60 in America. Well, that's 60 miles per hour anyway. This is posted on the American side, so it doesn't matter too much. It moves like your 180SX. So you will get there is quite a lot of turbo lags, typical like from 80s. 90, well, it's really 80s technology, but drop into second gear, it will like the rear does, like you can feel that the tires are spinning a little bit on themselves. It's just because of the tires, really. It feels. I do like a stock one. I do like driving stock 180SX just because of how rare it is, and it's not like every time I get into one, doing the test drive, going to Rocco, to the track or wherever to test it, it's all the time a pain in the butt. It's just like not a good car, like to drive around all the time, because it's been like overly modified with like stupidly harsh suspensions, and it's just not comfortable at all. They're horrible to live with, and just not fun to drive around the city or from A to B. It's just built into track drift meters, and that's pretty much it. It's not the case at all with this one. It's a good driver condition 180SX. That's original, and that's just unicornish. Actual proper unicorn. Stuck in traffic, doesn't overheat. So you will know that SR20 DT are prone slightly to I'm gonna say they're prone. Like, are they really prone to failure and overheating and doing it gaskets, or is it just that people just are stupid and try to get 600 horsepower out of a 4-cylinder car? Well, maybe that was a rhetorical question. So I do think maybe that just that people don't know how to modify them, and they just end up having unreliable pieces of shit instead of the reliable engine that it is when it's in stock form. But very enjoyable car, like as it is right now. Very enjoyable, and I do like it. It's like narrow, it's tiny. You can definitely feel that it wants to play. It's not I wish I brought it to Mount Rocco. That would have been fun, actually. I would have like killed those cheap ass tires. That would have been totally worth it, because that's a playful car, and I do like to play with original car, like just really feeling how they were when they were brand new, instead of like seeing pebbles on the road and being like, oh my god, my back is gonna break. That's much more enjoyable, I feel, than lots of modified cars, to be honest. Yeah, I do own modified cars, of course. Like I have rally cars and heavily modified and totally uncomfortable and unbearable to drive, but 99.9% of the time when I'm driving, that's not what I'm looking for. So there's not gonna be much else really to add to it. You can just see that it's not overheating, that it's in overall very good condition for what it is. Look at the dash, it's not cracked or anything. I'm amazed by this car. I do like it a lot. I really like it a lot. But alright, let's go now, and if you have any questions, just contact Pars, and until next time, bye bye.